Assalamu alaikum. I'm Marwa Mohkum Sheikh. Welcome to Narramus. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, two nations shaped by different geographies and different strengths, have stepped into a pact that could redraw the balance of power from South Asia to the heart of the Middle East. What began as years of quiet consultations and discreet security cooperation has crystallized into something far deeper, a promise of brotherhood, a pledge that aggression against one shall be treated as aggression against the other. The timing could not have been more dramatic. India knew of this pact even as it prepared Operation Sindoor, and PM Modi himself was in Riyadh when Pahalgam unfolded. Was the episode a false flag meant to embarrass Pakistan before Saudi Arabia and cast doubt on its military resolve? If so, the outcome backfired. Rather than weakening Islamabad's hand, the crisis revealed its resilience and solidified Riyadh's faith in its new partner. India's dismay has been most visible. Indian geostrategist and columnist Brahma Chellani bluntly called the pact a threat to Indian security, while their former foreign secretary, Kaval Sibbal, warned of serious consequences, including the possibility of Saudi funds flowing more easily towards Pakistan. For Modi, who spent years courting Riyadh, this turn of events is bitter. The country he sought to isolate has instead secured a new and powerful ally. India feels that Pakistan has been rehabilitated strategically, restored from near isolation to renewed relevance. What alarms New Delhi most is not just the pact itself, but the perception that Islamabad is once again seen as an indispensable player in both South Asian and Middle Eastern security equations, a perception that makes Modi's years of outreach to Riyadh appear wasted. For Pakistan, however, this so-called rehabilitation is not a return from weakness, but validation of its enduring resilience and strategic weight. The implications stretch beyond South Asia. In the Middle East, the pact could encourage other Gulf states to explore similar alignments. For Washington, this is hardly unwelcome. A calmer Middle East frees the US to focus more intently on the Pacific. For Riyadh, engaged in a sweeping transformation under Vision 2030, reliable security guarantees are vital. To stand beside a nuclear-armed Pakistan, even under a veil of ambiguity, gives Saudi Arabia confidence against future threats. Most experts believe that the pact does not create a nuclear umbrella in any formal sense. Instead, it relies on strategic ambiguity, a language both countries understand well. The mere hint that deterrence could stretch that far may be enough to change calculations in the region. For Pakistan, ambiguity has long been a strategic asset. For Riyadh, it is a shield without the burden of open commitments. Yet the complexities remain. Saudi Arabia and the UAE, despite being close partners, back opposing sides in regional conflicts like in Sudan. There is a risk of rivalry if Saudi uses its new deterrence leverage plus the Pakistan relationship to pursue its own agendas in North Africa that conflict with UAE's. For example, backing different factions in Sudan, Libya, Morocco, or Algeria, or demanding that the UAE step back where Saudi wants primacy. Similarly, Iran, while no longer in open hostility with Riyadh, will watch the alliance cautiously. Should relations sour, or if US-Iran tensions escalate, the pact will be tested. And then there's Palestine, an issue neither Riyadh nor Islamabad can ignore indefinitely. Both champion Muslim causes, yet navigating the realities of Israel's expanding presence will not be easy. Interestingly, some even suggest this alliance may one day open the way for both Pakistan and Saudi Arabia to join the Abraham Accords. With the US offering Riyadh deeper security assurances and the UK recognizing Palestine, the foundations for a larger regional shift may already be in place. Nevertheless, for Pakistan, the pact is a strategic triumph. It dents India's efforts to isolate Islamabad, strengthens its diplomatic hand, and places it in an informal coalition alongside Turkey, China, and now Saudi Arabia. But challenges remain here too. Can the pact bring peace along Pakistan's troubled western border? That seems doubtful. President Trump's recent talk of retaking Bagram Air Base from the Taliban suggests renewed turbulence in Afghanistan, and by extension, more violence spilling into Pakistan. The economic angle adds another layer. The pact may lead to more Saudi investment in Pakistan, but expectations must remain realistic. Riyadh is channeling vast resources into its own transformation and cannot serve as Pakistan's financial lifeline. Hence, any possibility of immediate financial help remains tempered. In the end, the true weight of this pact will be tested in the days ahead, and spoilers will not be absent. Yet whatever the obstacles, it is likely to grant Pakistan greater strategic freedom in South Asia. For India, it is a wound to pride. For the Middle East, a fragile hope of calm. For the US, a brief exile in a restless world. And for Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, it may endure as a covenant beneath the crescent, where power bends to faith and destiny is written anew. What are your views on this pact? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.